Not now. I've almost got this game in the bag.
What? You little runt! You must be cheating!
Take it easy. No need to get excited. I know it hurts when you lose and all, but...
What? Oh, I get it. You're with him!
Oi! You want to watch it? Don't go throwing accusations about. You don't want to get on my wrong side.
Take it easy, you guys. What are you, a couple of cavemen?
Oh, what are you doing? Think you'll get away with that just 'cause you're a lady?
What's with you two, eh? Two blokes ganging up on one bird? Behave.
That's it, you oaf. Those are my mates.
That's it. Oh, give him a good bit.
So who are you? You don't look like simpletons to me.
Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King, Mythology Secrets. Of course, the real cursed king is the 8th king in the Book of Revelation, who is called the Beast. King Trode was cursed into a toad by Dhoulmagus, just like the 3 frog spirits in the Bible. There is also an echo to Chrono Trigger where Magus turns the Night Glen into a toad. The math in the Bible is perfect. The identity of the beast of Revelation 13:1-8 is found in Hosea 13:1-8. It is the God of the Old Testament himself who dwells in thick darkness. The actual mark of the beast in the Greek text is Chi X Sigma, meaning Jesus crucified. It just happens to have the numerical equivalent of 666, but that number is the carbon atom, the basis for material existence. Christ says, "He who overcomes will become a pillar in the temple of my God and go no more out." And in the Gospels he explains they do not marry in the so-called resurrection, neither can they die anymore. This is at odds with Old Testament salvation in Isaiah 65 and 66, where his people will live as the days of trees, thousands of years. The sinner will be old at 100, the righteous will still be a child, etc. It promises long life, but not a complete end of death. Therefore, what Christ is offering is eternal death, not eternal life. Same as the Buddha offers you to overcome all attachments, demonize what is natural, and escape the samsara of reincarnations to remain permanently dead. What a pity they have been made into slaves to oppose what is fun and sensual. You can't have the good without the bad. Buddha wasted his time listing all aspects of human existence as one of 86,000 corruptions. Religion is too much illumination. Too much light is the same as darkness. It makes one blind. The premise of Dragon Quest VIII is that the Jester fool Dhoulmagus steals the scepter to become the greatest magician and winds up possessed by the spirit sealed away within it, the Lord of Darkness. In order to free himself, the heirs of the 7 sages must be killed. This is very similar to the 7 seals in the Bible, but what are they sealing away? Shiva, the destroyer. The word Shiva literally means 7, and he is arguably a form of the Old Testament God. Lord Shiva transitions the age through destruction and rebirth.
You have retrieved the moon shadow harp. Please show it to me. The mighty instrument that will rouse the memory of the ocean. This harp has traveled far, just as you have. Let us go to the ship. Music will awaken it from its slumber and set it sailing once more.
The real Seven Sages goes back to the time of Atlantis, where the ancient ocean used to dwell in many parts of northwest Africa. Solon, one of the Seven Sages, taught Plato about Atlantis, which was in the eye of the Sahara, the Recat structure. In Final Fantasy VII, this is Midgar, a circle city that is also in the northwest part of its continent. Egypt was a colony of Atlantis. Shin-Ra means the new god, Amun-Ra, and the gods were linked with electric universe science, thus the Shin-Ra Electric Power Company. The game makes reference to this when you bring Ishmari, the Moon Shadow Harp. The Moon Shadow realm is Yesod, the astral plane, the treasured house of illusions ruled by the moon.
What's going on? How did we This ship, the Moon Shadow Harp, and myself, we are all the same. We are all from the old world. I must thank you for reuniting us ancient ones. Now, come to me, times past. Come to me, ancient ocean. Return once more.
Is this Art Duffenall?
No. Can it really be beyond even the Moon Shadow Harp? Ah, but wait. Forgive my ignorance. At first I saw only a horse. But now I see that you are truly a noble princess. Of course. Magic begins with a word. Music begins with a voice. The beautiful voice of this cursed princess is all this great instrument needs to play its music. Princess, please come to my aid. Sing with me. Now it is time for us to part. I will sing to bless your journey on the ancient ocean, my children.
We are in what the Mayans call the sixth earth. In the Bible, man was created on day 6. Of the 7 kings, 5 are fallen, one is yet to come. The 6th king that always is refers to humanity, who in the future goes through the door of Church 6, Philadelphia Brotherly Love, opened by the royal key of David during the 6th seal. The same door in Matthew 24, 2 plus 4 equals 6, that closes forever. I have decoded all this. The 10 virgins, how the 6th seal was protected by having it come after the 7th seal. I'm the man who decoded the 7 thunders, who was born on May 26 at 5:26 a.m., the Egyptian holiday receiving of Amun-Ra. And the pharaohs were considered a form of Amun-Ra, and the eye of Ra was a symbol of their authority. The numbers 5 and 26 are those of God, the 5-sided star Tetragrammaton, his human temple, and the alignment of 26, the distance of the sun from the galactic center, the 26 million years it takes to make a full rotation around the galaxy, the 26,000 great zodiac year, and the list goes on and on. No surprise then, May 26 is far more important than anyone gives it credit for in the full circle 360-degree order of Freemasonry. Freemasonry.
Well. What persistent fools coming after me in here. If I'm not mistaken, you're the very same servants of Trode I had the displeasure of meeting at Mayala Abbey. So, you think you can defeat me and lift your master's curse? What admirable loyalty. But alas, I am not receiving visitors at present. I'm healing. This magic is so overwhelming that my body can hardly contain it. Such is its power. A small price to pay for obtaining such unimaginable.
There is a direct comparison between the heirs of the sages and all of the other 7s. In my 7 thunders, one of them is female. 2, High Priestess, Black White Pie, the Golden Ratio. There were 7 spirits of Amun-Ra, one of them female, Rate Tawi.
Such a pity. You won't be able to fulfill your master's wish. But at least you shall fulfill your own destiny. To die at my hand.
Dhoulmagus kills only the first 4, as these were opened in the past. The 3rd and 7th heirs are the Abbot Francisco and the Lord High Priest, both leaders of the Church. 3 is the Holy Trinity, the 3rd thunder, QJCX, Jesus crucified on the cross, and 7 is the most spiritual number, who resides in his high and lofty estate. It's also fitting how in the game, the Lord of Darkness was sealed inside of that huge statue of the goddess in the middle of the world. For it is the goddess who represents the womb of primordial darkness, the Eve who became Sophia and gave birth to Yaldabaoth.
Feisty! You surprise me. I never imagined you could squirm for so long. Had I not been healing, I would have crushed you in an instant. But never mind. It is time we brought this little show to an end. What a pity. What a pity it will be to finally say goodbye. Now, taste my true power. it working. What kind of trickery is this? Ah, you leave me no choice. Now, you will face my true might!
Fools, prepare to be crushed. You will never pester me again. Now! It cannot end now!
What about the scepter? What's happened to it?
You mean this?
Gov! Gov! This ain't good, Gov. It's Jessica. She ain't nowhere around. When I woke up, her bed was empty and all the stuff had gone.
Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are, but I won't let you hurt Master Domenico.
What are you mumbling about, David? What could you possibly do to protect me? You useless good-for-nothing. Move!
Of course, Master.
Listen to me, girl. I am Domenico, the great magician. I presume you have come for me. Well, I regret to inform you that I knew you were coming. I foretold this encounter. Consequently, I have already mastered the spell necessary to eliminate a pesky little wand-waver like you. So, away with you. Go back to where you came from. Alakazam!
Such a pity. Such a pity. You can't see how useless your feeble enchantments are against the might of this scepter. Already it has claimed the lives of 4 heirs.
What? Enough of your trickery! Nothing can resist my magic.
It is time to end this now. Watching you struggle on in vain is just too pitiful. What's this? Well, you were quicker than I expected. Well, it seems your pathetic circle has helped you after all. If it hadn't bought you some time, you'd already be dead. Don't worry, you're safe. For now. I'm not in the mood to take you all on at once. I just haven't got it in me. If I were you, I'd prepare a more sturdy defense for our next meeting. And perhaps a shroud.
Are you hurt?
Get off me! You disgusting piece of filth! This isn't a chance for you to wheedle your way into my good books.
I wasn't trying to.
Enough! Go and give the Leopoldi dinner. Can't you see I have business to attend to?
They confront evil Jessica in Arcadia. Arcadia was the Golden Age. Look into the Arcadian mysteries or the Arcadian mystique. My first home where I grew up was in the Arcadia neighborhood, and I attended Arcadia High School. She represents the female sun, who is unstable, destructive, and associated with Doomsday. To see article History of the Female Sun, but this scene is actually in the past.
I see you've ignored my advice to prepare a stronger defense.
Shut up! You won't get past me! I won't let you lay a finger on Master Domenico!
Domenico?
What's so funny?
Such a pity that you should die never knowing about your noble origins. I could tell from the start that absurd show-off was not the one. The Sceptre is all-knowing. No, I seek the chosen heir of the great sage Kupus, one of the seven who sealed away the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn! And that, David, is you. What a pity that the one who should be protecting you is unaware of his responsibility. I wondered when you'd turn up. Fine. I knew I'd have to fight you somewhere along the way. Still, I have to admit I'll be a little sad to watch you die. It's not possible. No human could match the power of the Sceptre. You won't get away with this. Now, you'll see the true power of this Sceptre. Already it has ended the bloodlines of 4 of the sages. This town will burn, and every one of you will perish.
Get out of the way! Move! Move! Just in the nick of time. The barrier is ready. You villainous fiend! Take my life, would you? Well, you'll have to break through my barrier first. Huh? Behold, I am a mastermind. I must reward you. You may have the honor of finishing her off. Do you accept? Good. Then strike her down. May she never meddle in my affairs again.
Wait! Have you gone completely doolally? Oh, blimey!
Who is this strange creature? A friend of yours? Tell me what's going on. Well, well. So, this girl is a friend of yours. And she's been under some kind of curse ever since you defeated the Dhoulmagus.
The evil passes over to the dog, Sir Leopold. Dog is god backwards and represents Dogma. Of the 7 sages, only the 1st and 4th, Rylus and Golding, are killed in secret. The others, we are all there to witness it, or we see it in flashbacks. 1 in the 7 Thunders codes is Jehovah, so it's fitting we can't behold him, and 4 is the wealth and the power, which David has been cheated out of, so he is cast as an abused servant. Domenico even makes him eat dog food, and you, the player, are forced to help that disgusting man. The key itself is number 4, but 5 is the number of man, the one who uses it, and is sells, or Els in the Thunders, the ability to use the key or to sell humanity to the new heavens and the new earth.
Forgive me. I was coming after you when I was attacked by this dog.
You again. You have a tiresome habit of appearing at the most inopportune moments. But I don't have the time to waste on the likes of you. Heir of the Sage, show your face and accept your fate. Defy me and condemn your own flesh and blood.
Mama, stay inside. If you come out, he will attack. Stay inside.
Well, what a surprise. I come out to find the one who taunts me is a dog. But you are not just a dog. I can smell it.
Marta is the female. In the Thunders, she is number 2, but in the game, she is number 6, which gives us a 26, and number 6 is TFM, trans females males, the number of humanity. The game would not have been able to make her number 2, which she properly is.
If you know who I am, you must know what I want. Come quietly
promise a quick and painless demise.
Ha! Release him first, then we will talk.
You are in no position to make demands. Be quiet and come to me.
Aye, aye. Very well. Farewell, my friends. Remember, together it is possible to break even an elm.
When Marta is killed, we gain the ultimate key. Indeed, when the female form of the second Thunder is killed and replaced with the eighth king, we get the 61 names of Pharaoh and everything that is unnecessary to unlock the remaining prophecies. New Christ, selling and buying, the transaction, the key plus the door, which gives us 46, the root of the universal constant when you add up all the numbers. 4 is the key, 6 is the door, the three-dimensional cube, the Kabbalah, Kaaba of Allah, the New Jerusalem, Noah's Ark, the universe. Moreover, Black White Pie alludes to Pi Ramses, a city built by Pharaoh Ramses, who was considered a form of the god Ptah. Ptah in other cultures was Ptahil, who becomes Archangel Gabriel, the angel who stands on land and sea guarding the seven thunders, and the Manichaean Prince of Darkness, hence the Lord of Darkness. You can learn more about that in my video concerning Apostle Peter and Ptah.
You choose wisely. In you, the blood of the sages has found a true heir. Such a pity that I must spill it. But there is nothing to fear. Your son will be following you before long.
So that was your plan. But the scythe has hit the stone. You are wrong if you think an old babushka like me has no fire left in her.
My eyes!
Well, go, Boris! Hurry!
You... That meddlesome old hag, trying to cheat me of my destiny. But now, only one seal remains.
Stop where you are. You aren't getting away this time.
Mama! Mama! No! If only I had not let that dog capture me. I thought I could finally make things up to you. This is all my fault. Mama!
They finally catch up with the fiend, and he flies off. How can we possibly hope to follow?
That is it! Imperia! If the enemy can fly, then you need to fly too. You must enlist the help of the god bird, Imperia.
The last thing I decoded in this game is the god bird Imperia, who lives in both worlds, light and darkness. She is the dove who becomes the Holy Spirit in the New Testament and Yahweh in the Old. It's no wonder the church in Dragon Quest worships the goddess. Christ is considered the god, virgin born from Mary, the Queen of Heaven, who represents space and non-existence. The church has always been a universal and rebranded form of paganism. They even occupied and repurposed all of the old ancient pagan temples.
In the beginning, Euronome, the goddess of all things, rose naked from chaos. She's also called Phanes by the Greeks in the Orphic Theogony. The Sumerian name for her was called Yahu, Exalted Dove, a title which later passed to Jehovah as the creator. It was a dove that Marduk symbolically sliced her into two at the Babylonian Spring Festival, known as Akitu, when he inaugurated the New World Order.
In the game, you eventually have to fight the god bird Imperia. This turns the hero into Marduk, who slew the dove, and also the goddess Tiamat in another myth. Marduk is linked with Amun-Ra and Yahweh, so he is the human version of the Lord. The hero is also able to resist evil and wear cursed equipment without any ill effects. Therefore, the hero is the Messiah. Matthew 26:26, this is my body. 2:26 means two gods. In 2 Esdras 13:26, this is he whom God has reserved for many generations, who by his own self will deliver up his creature. The man from the sea is the Son of God. This generation asks for a sign, but only gets the sign of Jonah in the whale. He escapes from the whale, the other god, the sea god Leviathan, who is female in the book of Enoch, and slays her, the beast, the goddess Tiamat. This will take us into the 7th world, where humanity will be made perfect. There's a lot more to be said about this, but as the focus of this video is to decode the mythology in Dragon Quest VIII, I'll save that for another time.